Introduction to reverse channeling. Reverse channeling is when a channeler becomes the transmitter. They act as a beacon to send information to otherworldly beings and as a collective consciousness of humans. What a reverse channeler does is telepathically transmit information according to their request and curiosity about humans in general. Unlike regular channeling or trance channeling, where you ask specific questions and target specific beings or a collective of beings. When performing a reverse channeling, a person becomes a beacon that any otherworldly being that wants to ask questions about humanity can access the human's collective information through you. The point here is, as you transmit channeled information, you also get information about the other beings who are channeling you. A transmission from Elyad of Lyakads. A frog nation. Salutations. I am Mwangakili. I am opening myself to share our experiences and wisdom from this lifetime and experience on this plane of existence. I only accept a connection with those of the same order, rhythms, and energies, those with pure and good intentions for collective growth and development. Transmission open. Light language, a sonic encoded transmission. Illaroi, Lakido, Nada Mayakam Elyad, Miyakato Makido, Chukam Shaklam Wakilamanashadam. Actual transmission. Thank you for your transmission. We are on the wave of Lyakad. We are stuck on the myriad of Lyakam. Take us on a journey to understand what you are offering. We are ordinary humanoids with biological bodies and limited technological advancement. We cannot travel to space yet, but we are in progress. We have been visited by many for centuries, and we are aware of otherworldly beings. This made us curious about others who live in separate worlds. This is an attempt to communicate with others because we do not have any sophisticated mechanisms to communicate with other beings outside of our world. Receive our transmission and take us with you on your tour. The tribe that is transmitting these messages is Elyad. We appear as what you know as frog humanoids. We are not taller than 3 feet and have slim bodies. We dwell in a very humid environment in nests that are made up of the web and clay. We use bioluminescent material to illuminate our dwellings because our dwellings are inside giant caverns. Therefore, we have never been on the outside because these subterranean are our permanent habitat, where the vegetations are mushroom-like, fungus and moss, and this is our nourishment. The sky is full of bioluminescence excretory creatures, and that is what we use as our light. This technique of communication we have used as long as we can remember. Because of the type of atmosphere and pressure, we can communicate by vibrating water and the entire dome, which are a cavern, to be able to see or perceive what is beyond, and that the inner perception is not limited to the eyes. The eyes are only used for real things. Real things are things we can reach with our physical bodies, but the unreal things are those we can reach with fumes or water, and that there is huge importance in this humidity and water in our environment. If the certain degree of humidity dissipates, it means the ends of us. Elyad, however, this tribe can vibrate the finer material, the material that conducts all. This substance is very sensitive to subtle movements where even things beyond this realm can be heard. This is the substance that permeates all, but it is the upholder of us and the final layer of our octave. The Elyad are what you might call the foreseers. They are holy. They are used for this purpose, and that we have a variety of tribes for special purposes. In the atmosphere, this humidity can be detected if it is fresh or has stayed there for a long time. Certain types of air or scent are naturally heavier than others. It will not dissipate on air easily, so it remains in a specific space for some time. Then it begins to react with other types of air to create new or different air compounds. This phenomenon we can see and know how long these air molecules have been in space. As they remain in the air, they create things like a gaseous terrain, with a pattern like that of the land. Our perception can see that, but we distinguish between these gaseous terrains and physical terrain. Our senses like smell and taste can accumulate or collect information for us to perceive these things. Because of this, when given proper conditions and the types of elements on the air, we can modify or improve the humidity levels and atmospheric conditions of our environment. Our tongues can send distinct types of electrical signals in the atmosphere for this type of modification, while our lungs can expand and manipulate the flow of air. This is what allows us or enables us to be able to collect vibrations from a further distance and see what is beyond our caverns. So, you can say that we have three bodies, that of the physical, that of water, and that of humidity, which is all connected to the central nervous system. The physical is more permanent in shape, but these other bodies vary depending on the seasons and the needs of the task. You marvel at this ability, but humans can even do it better provided that they begin to connect their senses and integrate with what you label as external elements. You can integrate your nervous system with the surrounding humidity. As water is the good conducting factor of information, it will receive information from your body to become an extension of you. Humidity is important because what is wind without humidity? Water is also an organism. It is a species that we can use to mold and create things. And that as you continue to integrate, as you continue to allow this element to become a part of you, and realize it is a divine gift, then it will respond to your thoughts and intentions. Activation. We are offering you this prime seed, the seed that will burrow under your skin so that we can communicate with what is beyond, to communicate with what is beyond your skin, because in the microscopic levels, we dwell just underneath the skin. We are a layer of tissue that once activated will bring about these abilities. You just need to create a harmonious environment for yourself to be able to possess these other bodies. Do you not have houses, vehicles, and other tools that you need for various needs? So, it is the same aspect to us that we do not have technological advancements of equipment like you do, but we leverage our environment. Except it is not an environment in the context of your definition of an environment, that it is something separate to you, that you can abuse, and do what you wish to and get away with it. For us this environment is also us, it is our body, the same way you use a hand to carry, hold and create things, it is the same way we use our environment as part of us. So, if we destroy our dwelling place, we have destroyed part of us, so even our social structure is our body, we do not have the concept of self as we are one. By accepting what you call an environment as part of you, you have then integrated, you have become one with your environment. This is our gift to you all, by allowing information to flow through you, you have then integrated, by letting the environment use you and integrate you, you have then become a part of it, and that it will become part of you. Allow them to use you and through this alliance you are then stronger. End of transmission.